Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm standing in my yard right here in this spot where the squatches have made themselves a little hangout. You can see right here, it's the little X that they made, and there's a big clear spot behind it right here. Just showing you guys for fun, because I've already made a video of this I think a while back. I'm just standing here because it's a good spot. I want to talk about some things today. I figured it might be neat to stand here and just get a little background view of things, I guess. Never know what'll show up in my videos. That's something I do want to mention though, like right out of the gate. I have been reviewing a lot of my videos, and there's a lot in there that I never saw, and a lot in there that nobody else ever saw, I guess. I don't know. I know that I started wondering about it because a lot of what's been found was found by you guys. It was all found by my viewers. So, because I'm not really that good at seeing this stuff in videos, like at all. So, I rely a lot on you guys to show me things. But I want to point out one video in particular. It's a night video, a night investigation. And I want to say it was the last one that Brian and I had done. And there's a good, probably 10, 12, maybe 15 seconds of a clear Sasquatch right where my light is shining. And his face changes with the movements in the video and everything. It's really unreal. I was only about probably 8 feet away from him at the most. I know the lens distorts distance a little bit, but I do recall all this stuff happening. But that night, it was the night where we were getting rocks thrown and they were hitting trees, and we'd go over to an area where we heard the rock hit, and then we'd hear something right back where we were. So we'd turn around and go back. They were messing with us for sure. I know that for sure. But anyway, it was really interesting how they did that. I just saw this. Notice this thing right here. That. It's like been around perfect. Look at that. I've never seen that there before, and I do come and check this area pretty often. Look at that. They bent that around right there. Huh. That's neat. So you just never know what you'll see and when you'll see it. But anyway, they come up here a lot. I know that. I've heard them many times in this spot right where I'm standing. So anyway, and it's not far at all from my porch. I mean, I'm literally about 50 feet, maybe 50 feet away from my back deck. So it's very close to my house. Anyhow, yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to go and check it out, I think I made a post about it on the little YouTube community thing, and I think I put the timestamps and stuff like that in there. It's around 12 minutes, I believe, something like that. But man, it's really wild. I was taken aback by it when I went back and watched it, because I really don't know that I'd ever reviewed the footage. I got the screenshots and stuff, but I don't know that it was ever really told to me where they came from, and if it was so long ago that I couldn't remember. So I don't know, but anyway, I want to talk about that for a second. Now, another thing I want to talk about is what's going on with the Sasquatch stuff. Like, a lot of people are having major encounters now, and I'm not talking about just sightings. I'm talking about like full-on interactive encounters with Sasquatch, and it's happening it's happening a lot here, I know, but it's happening all over the place. I mean, really all over the US this is going down. And because I've been pretty active on social media lately, past few months in the Bigfoot community on there, and on Facebook mostly, in groups and stuff like that. And I've noticed a big increase in Sasquatch sightings and encounters. I mean, an exponential increase from what it was in like 2015 or something like that. You know, it just seems like there's so many of them being reported right now. And I get private reports all the time, like private emails to both of my channels emails, of people wanting to tell me about their experiences. And that happens like daily. I mean, I get emails from tons of people. It's really incredible how it's happening. And a lot of people told me that, a lot of the ones that email me told me that they felt compelled to email me because they really had used what I showed them in my videos to go out and find places where they had their encounters. Like, they were actively seeking out an encounter and they had one. And I guess it amazed them because I had shown them what to look for to find an active Sasquatch area, and they did. And they wanted to tell me about it, and they were really grateful of it, and that gave me a sense that I was actually doing something good with this. So, you know, for a long time I had a lot of views on this stuff that I don't know that they were right, and I don't know that they were wrong, but I do have a feeling that, you know, I was kind of harsh about some things, and I felt strongly about them, and that would be why. But now I'm kind of realizing a little more, and I'm realizing what some of the things I did think are not as accurate as I thought they were. I don't believe. What I mean by that is, like, for instance, I think right now there is some sort of awakening going on. The Sasquatch are reaching out to people more than I've ever seen. There's been like a major increase in activity here in the last year. Really intense stuff going on. And I won't really get into that right now, but I'll just say that, you know, this thing in my yard is used a lot now, a lot more than it was before. They come up here all the time. I mean, they really could be right here right now, and I wouldn't know it. I mean, like, I was 8 feet away from one, shining a flashlight right in its face, and did not see it. Now tell me how that happened. And I know I was there, and I know I saw it because I have it on video, and everywhere the camera looks, I look. I mean, that's just all there is to it. So I don't know. I really don't know what's up with that, but I mean, I see them when they want me to, you know. That's a good way to put it, and really the only way I can put it right now. I see them when they want me to see them, and I mean, it may be more frequently than some people, but I do see them often, and I do have just crazy things happen because, and I mean, they didn't happen until I got into this kind of stuff, so I know that that's why. That and other people have the same things happen, so it lets me know things there too. Anyway, now I'm encouraging people to get out and seek out the Sasquatch. If that's what you want to do, that's what you need to do. If you have the urge to go out there and get your own answers, go do it. For some reason, they're moving in closer to us. They're becoming more integrated in our civilization, I should say. And I'm saying that because, you know, the urban areas, Sasquatch areas that I've found, some of them are highly active, and I have not recorded there yet, for that reason. Have pictures and stuff of some places, I haven't really shared a whole lot of those, but they're in the pictures, and they're just right there in the open. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. But, and I know people, other people personally, who are having these kinds of experiences too, in places that are not secluded. They're very, I want to say opened up, but what I mean by that is it's like a patch of woods in an open area, like, and not far from a road or a highway or a civilization of some, or I mean some type of civilization, neighborhood, churches, like schools, lots of them near schools, I've noticed. Apartment complexes. You guys saw the video I did on that. So they're coming into our society whether we like it or not. They're here. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with it. But if you think back to not even that long ago, I'm going to say, if you look back to like around 2010, 2011, that period of time, Sasquatch study was not as it is now. And just in this like little 10 year span of time, period of time, we've really scratched the surface more so than we ever have before. And there's things coming out now that are helping us understand things about them. And it's taken a very long time to get here. And it will take a longer time to progress unless someone finds answers. Now, who has found the answers? Okay. I have heard of people who claim to have found the answers. Alright, you know of these people. We all know of these people. These people who have claimed to found the answers. I have a few questions about that, and I know a lot of other people do too. So I'm going to ask these questions. Okay, my first question to these people who have found the answers. Why are you the only ones who have ever found these answers? Okay, I want to know that. I want to know why. It was specifically told to a single individual and not to other individuals who have had higher levels of activity and interaction than other people who claim to know these things. Why have these people not told us the same thing if it's true? Why is it that it's not widely accepted by everyone who does this stuff? That's one thing I'd really like to know. Another thing is, okay, why is it only one person? Okay, what I mean by that is, why is this person not bringing other researchers who have been looking around for years and years and years for the answers to this stuff? Why is he not bringing them there and allowing them to become enlightened by learning this firsthand directly from the source? Okay, I want to know that. I want to know why we all haven't been invited up there to do this. I mean, that raises a lot of questions for me and other people. I mean, I remember a certain individual claiming this was going to blow the lid off of it, man. This was going to flip the Squatching world upside down, man. Okay, it didn't, for one thing. Not a single researcher I have spoken to has any reason to believe anything that was said. Okay, we have not been given any reason, and as a matter of fact, I have not ever been able to successfully make contact with the person who claims this stuff. I've been doing this a long time, man. I've been doing this for years. Okay, he knows who I am, I'm sure. Okay, uh, why have we all not been like, if it were me, if it were me that knew this stuff and had this information and this was given to me directly from the source, from the Sasquatch, I would be telling other researchers first. I would be letting them come up there, inviting them, paying for their ticket to come up there and learn this firsthand so that we all knew what was up. Okay, nobody has, other than random people, nobody has any reason to believe this. Okay, that's one thing that I really want to say. We have been given nothing but someone's word, and that person is expecting everyone to believe his word like it is the most trustworthy thing that has ever been said. Like, there is no reason not to believe me. I've never given you any reason not to believe me. Like, okay, I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like someone is just wanting people to go on their word. That's not good enough in this subject. Okay, someone's word goes as far as I can throw a 1,000-pound boulder. Okay, that's how far someone's word goes in the subject of Sasquatch research, whatever. Okay, that's it, period. It's not going to get anywhere other than, no one takes your word, man, for anything in this subject. And I'm talking to anybody who does this, okay? And that you should already know if you do this. Nobody takes your word, man. I can tell you all day what I've done, okay? But I don't expect you to believe it because you didn't see it. You weren't here to experience it with me. I don't expect anyone to believe what I'm saying based upon what I say. You can believe it if you want, and I don't give you any reason not to. However, I don't expect it, ever. That's the thing, man. You can't. You cannot expect that. And that is what certain people are asking people to do. This has been years now that this has come out. A lot of you know what I'm talking about, too. And I haven't talked to one person, one researcher, and I talk to a lot of them. I do. They all talk to me, lots and lots of them. Not a single one believes it because we have no reason to, other than hearing someone say it. Okay, that's it. So we need to know what's up. If this is legit, why have none of us been told about it by the Sasquatch before? Because I know people personally who have had verbal interaction with Sasquatch. Okay, I know this. I know these people. Okay, and they have never, ever, ever been told anything like that. I even know people who have had nonverbal communication and have never, ever, ever been told anything like that. Okay, what's up? What is up with it? If it was supposed to freaking turn this whole world upside down, it didn't. If it needed to, you failed. Okay? That's it. Alright, if you were entrusted with such a great task, okay, as to let everyone know about things that happened, that, you know, this is the gospel, this is what's up, this is it, you failed. It didn't work, man. It did not work. Nobody can believe it because, for one thing, when you come off as a the type of person who wants people to just believe what you say and don't give them anything, any type of, I could tell you, oh yeah, Sasquatches build stuff in my backyard. I could tell you all day, but without me showing you this stuff right here, okay, I don't expect you to believe it. Even then, only if you know what they do, that's the only people that are gonna believe that, because you have to know what they do to understand that this is authentic. Okay, I didn't come up here and flatten out all this ground. I didn't do that. I didn't come up here and build this. Think I got time to do that? No. And this is a perfect X. I want everybody to see. Look, that's a perfect X, okay? They built it perfectly. This is where I recorded the eye shine not long ago. Okay, there's a spot right back here where they stay, where they'll sit behind this X. There's a tree bend right there. My dog right there. There's flattened out leaves right here. You can see something's been here. Okay? I mean, I didn't do this. And I'm showing you guys this as evidence that they've been in my backyard. This is what I do. I will show you what I find. I will show you what I see. And if I don't, and if I do happen to just tell you something just because it was my experience, that's all I'm doing is telling you. I'm not expecting you to believe it. I'm not expecting you to take it as gospel. I'm not expecting you to chisel it in stone and put it up on the wall as fact. I mean, I'm just noticing this ground up here too. Man, oh way, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not expecting anything like that. Nothing of the sort. So if I ever say anything, it's just because I want to tell people. And I'm not doing it to convince anyone. I'm not doing it to try to make anyone believe a certain thing. I'm just telling you because it was my experience, my subjective experience. And I'm sharing it. And that's all there is to it. Anyway, yeah, this is a crazy little spot they made, standing up those trees and stuff. But this was interesting though. I really thought this was cool. This little piece of twig of pine right here is wrapped around the tree. Just thought that was really cool. Anyway, I've made this way long enough. I just wanted to talk about those things, guys. And I want to thank everybody for watching and everybody who's subscribed lately. Thank you. I'm going to keep this going, and I'm going to try to help as many people as I can discover these answers on their own. That's the only way anybody will ever know, is to go out and have your own experiences. I mean, and for some reason I feel like I need to encourage that right now. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about what I said. Even if you don't like it, let me know. I don't really care if you like it or not. Honestly, my skin's gotten pretty thick from dealing with this subject for so long. So if you don't like it, whatever. That's cool too. Tell me anyway. I rarely delete comments, even if they are negative, because the positive ones far outweigh the negative ones. So I'll leave a couple up there just to show people there are folks out there that don't like me too. Matter of fact, one of them just can't help but leave the only dislike I ever have on my videos. Yeah, like, I'll have like one dislike and I can always count on that one to show up. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I don't know that they realize that dislike doesn't do a single thing to hurt me. And as a matter of fact, them just going ahead and giving me the view would be the most the most generous thing they could do, actually. You know, that's the only thing that really counts on YouTube anyway, is views. I mean, I haven't monetized my channel, you know, in years, so you know, whatever. I don't really care that much about views or anything. I just want to get this stuff out to people. But just so you know, if you do go and watch a video, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you liked it or not. So whoever my disliker is out there, just know that all you're doing is helping me by watching. Alright, well, thanks everybody, and I will be back with you guys soon with more interesting things than my dog rolling around on the ground. Say bye, Wolfie. Alright guys, thanks for watching.